Hello everybody. For my demonstration technique, I chose to do some Oral-B stress balls. They come in a variety of sizes from little ones to bigger ones. Stress balls are very beneficial because not only they can help strengthen your hand and wrist as exercise, it can be used as a tool for meditation. It can also be used as a sensory tool for individuals with a variety of disabilities, including autism. Individuals coping with autism uses the stress balls as kind of like a security blanket, just as a sensory tool to help relieve their stress, which in turn will help relieve behavior disruptions. Stress balls also kind of give off some energy when you're squeezing them repeatedly, so it reduces the tension and reduces your stress and anxiety. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing Oral-B's, which are water bees. They are non-toxic. You can get them anywhere, any craft store. I happen to get mine off of Amazon. I also got a teaspoon measuring, and for demonstration purposes, I got a 1/4 cup measuring cup. I have a kind of like a large medium bowl, and I also have an empty bottle of water. And because I don't have a funnel, where is it? Oh, I cut off a top of a water bottle to utilize in my funnel. I also have, you can get any kind of balloons. I suggest no water balloons, but just the bigger, thicker kind of latex balloons. You can get any color. I happen to get the clear color because the Oral-B's already are colorful, so I like to see the different colors of the Oral-B's. Okay, so first, you want to measure out about a teaspoon of the Oral-B's. Now you can be creative and do this which way you want for demonstration purposes though. I'm using about a teaspoon of the small Oral-B's, and just for a variety, I'm using about a teaspoon of the larger, of the larger Oral-B's here. And I'm just going to pour that into the bowl and pick up the ones that I dropped. Okay. So, you can use, I'm going to use about half a cup of water. You can go a little bit more, you can go to a cup of water. It doesn't have to be hot or cold, it just, whatever you turn on your faucet, you can use that kind of water. Again, you can add a little bit more water if you want them to expand bigger, or you can add a little less water if you want the beads to kind of stay small. It's a personal preference. So like I said, I just added a 1/4 cup of water to my mixture of beads, and you can you're supposed to let it sit anywhere between 15 minutes, half an hour, no longer than 2 hours. You don't want the beads to burst and to break, but it's kind of fun. You can use this young, old, and all those in between. And since you're just waiting for the balls to soak up all that water and to expand, you can play with it as I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of playing with it, my mixture. If I can get this camera thing going up. And I'm just letting the water soak up into the beads. And again, while you're playing with this, you can be talking with your clients, or if you work with kids, you can be talking with your kids, and just have them play it. It's a nice little massage. Great water technique. If you're in the schools, you can do, a water play toy activity. I know my daughter has a pedicure station with these beads, and you can put your feet in it and get a little pedicure with these beads. Okay, so I'm not going to be on this video for a half an hour, 15 minutes, a half an hour, but these beads have already began to expand. Both the small and the large beads already, if you can see my hand right here. So for demonstration purposes, like I said, you can sit here and talk and kind of build a rapport, and while you're playing with these beads and the, you're kind of, you know, it's kind of nice. So you can, your client will just calm down and the stress will kind of relieve themselves. Okay, so, if you have any excess water, you want to drain that first. All right. And then I got my little scooper here, but you can get a measuring cup. I grab my little funnel, and I'm pouring these beads into a 16-ounce bottle. Oops. So I'm just gonna scoop. And here's the rest of them. Alright. I got my Orbeez right here in the water bottle. And then next I'm going to grab my balloon. I'm going to wrap the balloon. Can you see that? There you go. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the balloon around the top of the water bottle like this. Turn it over. And squeeze them in the water bottle. Oops. And then after that, you can twist and just make a knot like so. And there you have it. That's all there is to it. And now I have a portable stress ball. I can take it anywhere with me. It's non-toxic. I'm looking at all the pretty colors. And that's all there is to it. So just in a few of those steps, you can self-make water bottles. I actually did this demonstration before. At my first internship, I worked with at a youth homeless runaway shelter, and teenagers anywhere from 10 years old to 17 years old. I did this as a group project with them, and they all loved it. They all got into it. And if they're having a stressful day or getting, you know, not a good day, they just grabbed their balls and just started playing with it. And that, okay. Again, I want to iterate that you want to get the thicker kind of balloons because you don't want them to break easily. Okay, well that's the end of my demonstration. Thank you. Have a good night.